to meet you. I don't think the shot works. I don't think it works.
Who doesn't love a good blooper? Bloopers are funny mistakes or outtakes that happen during the filming of movies, TV shows, or any kind of recorded performance. They're typically unscripted moments where something goes wrong, like an actor forgetting their lines.
Well, just buy me a bag of Lay's potato chips and eat every last one of them. Yeah, that's
Tripping.
Sorry. Whoa,
Reset.
Or accidentally breaking character and laughing.
That's it. I'm calling the conductor.
Suck a bag of dicks, lady.
You sideways, sir.
Bloopers give audiences a behind-the-scenes look at the filming process and show the human side of actors, often highlighting funny or relatable moments that weren't planned.
Speed. Marker.
Action.
Spinning a web of safety in less than 50.
In the animated films like Pixar's, these bloopers aren't real mistakes, but are carefully created scenes where the animated characters pretend to quote-unquote mess up. This makes it look like the characters are acting in a movie, with funny quote-unquote mistakes happening along the way. These animated bloopers were unique because they made it seem like as if the characters were actors themselves, just like in a live-action movie.
Are you saying I'm stupid?
Yes!
This is the 15th take. I cannot work like this. I will be in my trailer.
I need a break.
So why did Pixar get rid of them? Today we look into how Pixar came up with the idea of animated bloopers, why it no longer exists, and if they will ever come back. How did Pixar bloopers even start? In an interview with John Lasseter, one of the directors for Pixar movies back when they started, he states, "We came up with the idea to animate outtakes way back during the production of Toy Story. We didn't have time to do it on Toy Story, but we did have time to do it on A Bug's Life." He goes on further and explains, "The fun thing about them when you watch them is that you've just seen the movie and the outtakes are from the movie, and there's something charming about that. We picked shots and the characters from the film so that it had the feel that it was actually part of the film. Then we had our last recording sessions with each of the actors. We talked to them about the idea of creating the outtakes and they went nuts. They loved it. Our actors are so good at improvising, they came up with great ideas on their own." These bloopers were beloved by fans, generating millions of views on YouTube. So why do they no longer exist? The last movie that had these bloopers was Monsters Inc. back in 2001.
Speed. Marker. And action.
While it's never been disclosed officially by Pixar as to why they stopped doing these bloopers, rumor has it that John Lasseter said it felt too outdated, and it makes sense if Pixar had done it for 3 movies in a row. It's also been said that the animation to do the specific blooper were just too much work and required a higher budget at the time. With Pixar being as big of a company as they are, especially with many of their shorts going on Disney+, I don't see the budget being an issue anymore. So the real question is, will we ever see the bloopers back again? While there's no confirmation from Pixar if they'll bring it back again, we can only speculate, and here's our thoughts. If they do bring them back, they will not make an announcement that they're coming back, and here's why. Pixar knows how much traction the bloopers have gotten them, especially the younger folks that are barely finding them out. If Pixar is bringing them back, they will bring them back by surprise to get the most authentic reaction from the audience. Think about it. Imagine you're watching a Pixar movie in theaters, and once the credits start rolling, and before you even have the thought of leaving the theater, you get surprised by bloopers along with the credits. Everyone will go nuts and be so happy that bloopers are back. Or maybe the bloopers come up after the credits, and it's something similar to the MCU post-credit scene. The possibility is there. If the Pixar bloopers come back, what movie will they be in? So far, the confirmed lineup for the next Pixar movies are Elio, Hoppers, Toy Story 5, and Incredibles 3. Elio and Hoppers are less likely to have bloopers only because these are new characters being introduced to us. So, Toy Story 5 may be the movie Pixar brings back bloopers, especially since Pixar has done Toy Story bloopers before. If not Toy Story 5, then Incredibles 3 is a good contender since we're already familiar with the Incredibles characters and have never gotten bloopers from the Incredibles. However, a dream come true scenario would be if Pixar were to make A Bug's Life 2, the franchise where the bloopers started. Don't get me wrong, A Bug's Life movie is perfect as it is already, and no sequel is needed, but this movie already had the perfect ending, yet they're making more movies. So why not bring back the Pixar bloopers on the franchise that started and can possibly end the iconic Pixar bloopers.
For the colony and for a present in